You find me in Kidderminster today because I'm going to step back in time to ride some steam locomotives at the Severn Valley Railway, which is one of my favourite heritage lines in the United Kingdom. I'm here for the Spring Steam Gala, so I'm going to head into Kidderminster town station now to start the journey by steam. Severn Valley Railway is a 16-mile heritage line which starts at Kidderminster in Worcestershire and ends in Bridgnorth in Shropshire. The line used to be 40 miles between Hartlebury and Shrewsbury until 1963 when it closed as a through route, with the last section closing in 1970 to passengers between Bewdley and Kidderminster and Bewdley to Hartlebury. A group of members started to reopen the Severn Valley Railway stages between 1970 to 1984 to the railway we see today. So before we start, I'm having some breakfast, but I've bumped into a new friend. Hello. I think that cat's after her breakfast. So I'm now at Kidderminster Town Station. This station opened in 1984 and is the southern terminus of the Severn Valley Railway. Now I'm waiting for the 10 o'clock service to Arley. It's a local service, but I'm getting off at Bewdley on it. It's a visiting locomotive from the East Somerset Railway, a Small Prairie 4500 tank locomotive 4555. Unfortunately, it has gone 10 o'clock and it's not in the platform yet. So this train's going to be running late, and it's not even the first train yet.
Also stand well back as they turn to come. This is the 10 o'clock local service. Arley, do not attempt to board this train because you will hear announcement because it's stopped.
So we're now coming on at 10 o'clock to Arley. We're going off at Bewdley, and even though it's only 2 coaches, this train is rammed already. And it's running about 10 minutes late. Well, it's all good fun at the moment, so let's get off at Bewdley. So currently at Bewdley, I'm currently line side at the moment because I'm waiting for a train to depart, which is just right behind me there, which is the BR Standard Class 2 78018, which is a guest locomotive from the Great Central Railway. And I'm waiting for the Ivet Class 4 to arrive, 43106, which I won't be riding today. But however though, my guest that should be with me is actually on that train because he did arrive here late because he overslept. So I should meet him at Bewdley very shortly.
There he is, SimOnTrains. Here's a good lad.
So you heard when the Ivet Class 4 was coming in, you heard now for something completely different. That's because Tico Sprinter's here.
Hello everybody, hello YouTube, hello Sheldon.
Hello.
It's Friday, do you know what that means?
It means Severn Valley Railway Spring Steam Gala.
Indeed.
And as mentioned at the Didcot Railway Centre, that Tico would be with me for this gala. And you'll be there, will you, Tico?
I will be there and you'll see me in Simon's video.
So here he is.
I am here, people.
He is here.
The Mad Goose of Border returns to Severn Valley.
So Bewdley Station opened in 1862 when the line from Shrewsbury to Hartlebury was built by Stourport upon Severn. Also it became a junction station where the Tetbury branch opened, and also a line to Kidderminster opened as well. However though, this is today's hotspot of a station for the gala, because it does have 3 platforms and trains do pass here. But we are waiting now for the 11:15 local service to Highley, but getting off at Arley, which is the next station down the line. And we're going to be doing it on the BR Standard Class 2 78018. Northwood Halt was opened by the Great Western Railway in 1935 and is north of Bewdley on the outskirts of the Wyre Forest. It's used by ramblers, fishermen and tourists before it closed, and is one of 2 request stops on the line, but the only surviving halt before the station of the line closed in 1963. Now we're just going to get serious here for a little bit, because as you know, recently the Severn Valley Railway uploaded a YouTube video about their survival fund, which they're trying to get donations up to 1.5 million because the cost of coal's gone up, electricity's gone up, and everything got up because of the inflation as well. And it's sad to hear that they're actually surviving at the moment to try and keep this heritage line up, keeping it up and running, is it, Tico?
Indeed. I mean, this is my local one because I used to live in Kiddy, so there's something unique at every station, even if it's a halt like Country Park or Northwood Halt. There's always something unique, and I recommend you coming over to Severn Valley, because at Kiddy you got the Kiddy Museum, you got the miniature railway, you got AJ's Cafe, which is the best cafe in existence, Diesel Depot, Bewdley. Just Bewdley, because it's a lovely place to have a wander around, lovely shop. Arley, Signal Box, Highley, you got the engine house, Bridgnorth, just Bridgnorth. Everything, there's just something unique.
There is, which you're going to see in this video.
Yeah.
And I'm going to put in the pin comment the donation for the survival fund. So if you do want to donate to help the Severn Valley Railway to keep on running, you can feel free to send a donation that way. So we have reached Arley Station. You will recognise Arley Station from the BBC sitcom Oh Dr. Beechey, which starred Paul Shane, Sue Pollard, Geoffrey Holland and Stephen Lewis, who actually played Harry the Signalman in that signal box over there with his bloody trains. But we're here for about half an hour to wait for the next one to arrive. Now the next train to arrive is the Great Western Railway Hall class 4930 Hagley Hall. Hopefully this time though it doesn't start any fires. Between Arley and Highley, we cross over the Worcestershire and Shropshire border, which has its own GWR side as well. So welcome to Shropshire. So we're now made into Highley Railway Station. This is the only staff station that has one platform. We are here for a bit because we're going to wait for 7812 Earlstoke Manor to take us back to Arley. Now we were going to Bewdley, but with the connection times maybe a bit bad at Bewdley, we'll go back to Arley to play safe. So we're now just pulling out of Highley Station heading back towards Arley, and the rain's getting even worse now. But anyway, doesn't matter if it rains, sun, snow, we're still having fun with the steam trains. Oh, we're filming, are we? Anyway, we're at Arley Railway Station. We are waiting for 34027 Torbanny, Severn Railway's West Country class locomotive, but it's in a controversial livery because it's in the Southern Black livery. Now, I've obviously seen photos who do like it, but some people don't like it, and that's their opinion. So this locomotive arrives here at 2 o'clock, and we're going straight to Bridgnorth on this Bewdley Pacific. Have reached Hampton Loade station. Now I was originally going to Bridgnorth on Torbanny, but unfortunately though, when we got to Bridgnorth there was a 5-minute connection to get the pannier tank back to Hampton Loade, and I thought it wasn't worth it since it was running late because they could bring the train in and they could send the pannier tank out ASAP. And getting across over the footbridge is not an easy task as well. So I had to sacrifice a ride on the pannier tank So we're stuck at Hampton Loade now till 3:30. While I'm at Hampton Loade railway station, I came across this smoke box plate, which is 70016, which is a BR Standard Class 7 aerial, its name was. I'll tell you what, you try and lift this up. It's heavy. That is a heavy smoke box plate. First of all, need to address something because Tico actually slipped on some mud.
Yeah, never mind. Mistakes were made.
Yeah.
Mistakes were made.
Wish I filmed that now.
Never run on wet mud. That's what she said.
Yeah. Now, secondly, we're going to leave Hampton Loade at 3:30 to head to Bridgnorth, behind the manor class at Ulstoke Manor. Now, once we get to Bridgnorth, we've actually got a plan because I'm going to be at the back of the train heading towards Bridgnorth. And then when we get to Bridgnorth, Ulstoke Manor comes off and we're saving the best till last. The Great Western Railway Castle class 4079 Pendennis Castle should be at the front of this train. So we're going to ride Pendennis Castle back to Kidderminster.
Mordor.
Victory! Either way.
Victory, people! I'm with them on this one because it's his plan. I'm only here to do the ventures and just basically cause chaos as I do all.
Indeed.
Indeed. Mistakes are made, people.
So the good news is we have made it to the back of the train. So hopefully Pendennis Castle should be here when we get to Bridgnorth. Unfortunately though, Tico Sprinter has to leave us at Hampton Loade and he has to go back to Kidderminster so he can catch his train back to Ashchurch. So unfortunately we don't have Tico now, unfortunately. So we're now made it to Bridgnorth and Pendennis Castle is just right there. I can't wait for this. Obviously, listening to that Great Western Railway Castle class, Pendennis Castle, it just sounds epic. Really sounds amazing. Unfortunately though, it's raining so I can't really get any decent clips of it, unfortunately. So we made it to Bewdley and unfortunately I couldn't really get any decent footage out of the train. I'm all steamed up now, am I? I couldn't get any decent footage out of the train because unfortunately it's still raining. Which is a shame really because I wouldn't mind the ride behind Pendennis Castle to show you on YouTube, but it's what it is, it's just one of those things to be honest. Don't know if you can still see me. So I'm now at Kidderminster Mainline Station, and honestly the weather today has really been terrible during the Severn Valley Railway Spring Steam Gala. It's been cold, wet, windy, non-stop rain, but otherwise than that the gala has really been good. The steam locomotives were brilliant to ride on. Even though the gala was running late, it was still a good Spring Steam Gala. Also want to thank the people that I bumped into today along the way. Really has been good. Thank you for Tico Sprinter for joining along. Unfortunately, you couldn't join me with Pendennis Castle, but I can say now I have finally rode behind Great Western Railway Castle Class 4079 Pendennis Castle, which is going to appear in this video right here as well, when I saw more Castle Class steam locomotives. Feel free to give that a click. I have been SimOnTrains. The people on screen now are YouTube channel members and Patreon supporters. Thank you for supporting the channel. And thank you for watching this, and I'll see you on the next video down the line. Hopefully it's not raining.